Good morning students, welcome to the online class. We are doing exercise 6.2 and in this exercise question number first is, see there is a figure given, this figure, and written there, find the value of x and y. That there means we have to find the value of these x and y from this figure, and then show that AB is parallel to CD. That means we have to show these lines. So, line number 1 and this line second is parallel to each other. Okay, so only these things are given there, and we have to find value of x and y, and so that we have to show that line 1 and line 2 are parallel to each other. So according to the diagram, what we have, AB and CD are the two lines which are given, and P is a line. I written there in the second line, P is a line intersecting this line. See, P is a line which is intersecting there. Okay, so P is also a line. If we did take these as like that, okay, so P is a line and AB is a line, they are intersecting each other. That means these and these are alternate interior angles, and these are also alternate interior angles. Similarly, we can see in downside figure, this line part of P and this is intersecting the line CD. So at this point they are intersecting. That means these and these are vertically opposite angles, and these are vertically opposite angles to each other. Okay, now what we have to find? We have to find the value of x and y. So from the downside of the figure, we can see there, since CD is a line and P is intersecting it. Okay, CD is a line and P is intersecting it. Then thereafter, what we can say that these two angles are alternate interior angles. No? So therefore, angle Y equal to 130 degree by the definition of alternate interior angles. Okay, this is very easy concept to understand. By the definition of alternate interior angles, we find that the value of y is 130 degree. Okay, so one thing is done. Now two more tasks are left. So first, second thing, we have to find the value of x. Okay, so see carefully. If P is a line, and AB is intersecting on it at point this, that means these two angles are linear pair to each other. That means this 50 degree and this x, this whole is 180 degree. Okay, now P is a line and AB is intersecting it. If AB is intersecting it, then what we have, P is a line and AB is intersecting it. That means the one side's two angles are the linear pair of each other. That means we can write, therefore 50 degree plus x, that means this 50 degree, this one and this x is equal to, if addition of these two is 180 degree by the definition of linear pair angles. Okay, so these are the linear pair angles, so summation of these two angles is 180 degree. Now we have to find the value of x. So from there, x equal to 180 minus 50, because 50 is 18. That means if you transpose this 50 from LHS to RHS, it will subtract from 180. Now value of x is 180 minus 50, that means 130 degree. So value of x is 130 and y is also 130 degree. These are the two values of x and y. Now see there, two things which we have completed, value of y and value of x we have find it. So both the values is 130 degree and 130 degree. So I am writing there 150 degree, which is the value of x, and value of y is also 130 degree. So I am written there value of y is 130 degree. Now since this is the diagram, now we have to prove AB is the parallel to CD. Okay, so we have to prove AB is parallel to CD, since what we know that in alternate interior angles, if two alternate interior angles are equal to each other, then P is working as a transversal there. So clearly you can see that the value of this y is equal to 130, and there is also 130, and there is the value of 50, value of given this angle is 50, so that one is also 50, and if this one is 130, that means this one is also 130 degree. And one more thing, if this angle is 130, then there is also 130 degree. That means these two angles are equal to each other and alternate interior angles are equal. Then we can say that if a transversal, since a transversal, there is a transversal P is given there, no? A transversal P intersecting AB and CD such that alternate interior angles are equal, then what we can say that if two lines are parallel, then alternate interior angles are equal, but there is alternate interior angles are equal, then we can say that these two lines AB and CD are, then AB is parallel to CD. By the using of this theorem, we can say that AB is parallel to CD. So this is the proof of the third part of the question, which we have to prove. We have to prove that these two lines are parallel. So we have proved these things. We have to find the value of x and y. We find the value of x and y. So this is the solution of question number first. Similarly, you can do question number second and third by your own. These two questions are your homework, and from tomorrow we will do further part of this exercise. Thank you.